Whoa, is the human islands a replication of the flat earth dome? Flat eye theory?
There's definitely a connection here, like that is horizon, her eye zone.
Anybody get the record on the leap to get to that conclusion was? Yes, you know, because the plural of dingus I am now coining as dingai, straight up making it very much so that I wish that jumping to conclusions was an Olympic sport. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back in our Legends Ain't People Facebook because social media is a weird place and I go there so you don't have to. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Let me know something good you did this weekend because I went to North Carolina and I got to have Warren in the car. By the way, this is Warren, my dog. I haven't already told you guys. We got him about 6 weeks ago. He's a derp.
If fire stars need oxygen to keep burning, and space is void of oxygen, and then how do they burn?
How do you come up with thoughts like this, regardless of the fact that your head has a damn echo if I shout into your ear?
If you ban this book, where does it stop? Conservatives are all about freedom, but when it offends them, they have no problem trampling on the freedoms of others. Where does it stop?
Nobody said anything about banning books. Complete misinformation. Nobody wants to ban books, but we sure as heck want to regulate the books and curriculum our kids are exposed to at our taxpayer public schools. I think for me growing up, I had some books that I remember reading, but then a year later, they always got banned for some odd reason. But I mean, I can completely understand why you wouldn't allow blatantly obvious ones like 50 Shades of Grey. That probably wouldn't do too well at a grade school for it to be banned. But in other instances, sometimes they're confusing depending on the title or the contents of said thing. I'm not quite sure why, but the whole subject of like banning books, unless it's the blatantly obvious ones, I always just got confused. And what makes it even more confusing is that some people make it seem like banning certain books is an attack on your freedom, or if you don't ban a book, it's an attack on your freedom. I don't know why. I just read mangas and webcomics. That's it for me.
A vasectomy is a trans surgery. If you get one, you are not a man, you are mentally that.
And that's the same word, just slashed because you think that Twitter is going to ban you if you say it twice. And ma'am, I think that if that is what you think a vasectomy is, I do believe you need to be picking up a dictionary and looking up the definition of vasectomy because you are heavily mistaken, ma'am. Vasectomy does not make you trans. It just makes it so that you don't have to have an 18-year commitment, God forbid you don't put on the raincoat. And saying that what somebody else decides to do with their body is very much a that word that I cannot say on YouTube is very much not putting you in a good light. Because last I checked, talking about somebody like this way because they decide to do a certain thing with their body is not a good thing at all. If he is not misogynistic, he is probably gay. Ma'am, you have been on 2 posts in a row. Stop it. Now I believe I do have to ask the question to the room. Fellas, is it gay to be a decent human being? I mean, you're doing things that other people also do, including women.
Who told you you're a Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpion, etc.? God didn't. That doesn't exist in the kingdom of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Ah yes, you know, because what the Sunday schmucks say is absolute law. Last I checked, that's only just a fun fact about what month you're born in. Like, I'm born in July, so I am, along with being in Maryland, a crab person.
All my life, I've been told that I am very attractive. Sounds nice? Not necessarily. From a very young age, I began to notice that there was something different about me. People of all ages, genders, even cats and dogs would tend to stare at me. I can't begin to tell you how many women of all ages felt they apparently had a right to just walk up and kiss me. Don't get me wrong, I am a practicing heterosexual, but this has been a lifetime of unsolicited attention. Where is the rub, you might ask? I never really figured out a correct response to all of this attention. Sure, it's easy to wave off the all too common inappropriate and/or lewd offers. It's the looks of dashed hopes and waves of sadness appearing on sweet and beautiful faces that haunts me for days, or sometimes weeks on end, when I inform them I'm occasionally unavailable.
Yeah, just wait until you get to adulting. That's going to turn into constantly unavailable.
So, I would like to ask for people of attractive appearance to share with me now how they handle such attention. Going out on a limb here, if you, it doesn't matter male or female, are of very good looks and attractive features, could share your experiences. In particular, I would like to hear from people being in the top 5% of attractiveness. I have been searching for a way to avoid hurting feelings for a very long time. This means a lot to me.
Ah, yes, don't you just love it when your neighbors post this? And I say this because I know what app this is. This is Nextdoor, which is like Facebook, except for your neighbors.
Only women have reproductive organs. Men
Don't. This is stuff like this is exactly why I do not like the idea of homeschooling, because people done straight up missing complete curriculums. How do you not realize what the function of a dong is?
Dear Thief, greetings from number 14. I'm curious, are you enjoying my garden hose? Are you pissed off that you couldn't get the second one? And are you proud of yourself that you didn't get caught stealing from a disabled senior? In all fairness, I feel there are a few things you should know about the person you stole from. 1. I am a pew-pew owner. 2. Neither prison nor death frighten me.
You're an elderly Maine. I don't believe they have to wait too long for that second one.
How about you? Do either of those things worry you? 3. As far as I'm concerned, your being a thief makes you unworthy of the air honest citizens have to share with you. And have a nice day.
Over a garden hose. Just remember that, people. People with this type of mentality where I feel like they're a little too trigger happy and everything. You know, just having the rifle tucked in the same bin that the umbrella by the front door is. You know, those types of lovely peoples. That is very much not taking this country in the right direction.
I've been driving for over a decade. I can't believe I haven't done this earlier. If you have a ponytail, you will understand the frustration.
Ah, yes, you know, because it's wonderful when people post on Facebook just, you know, justifying, oh, your ponytail looks wonderful, but if you get rear-ended, you know, I kind of feel like if this is your mental logic, I don't think you should be on the road, because I feel like you would be the more so the person to rear-end people than to get rear-ended themselves. All you gotta do is look up literally any video of a crash test dummy. You know exactly how that head goes.
My friend accused me of being racist because I advised her not to date black guys. I will preface this by saying I am not racist.
Ah, yes, you know, as any other like-minded individual would say, not to be offensive, but somebody please tell me that there's a subreddit out there that collects the weirdest of the weird from female dating strategies. Like, you know, the r/incel tiers, but, you know, for the lady dinguses. Okay, story time. My friend, 25F, recently broke up with her boyfriend of 4 years. He's black. And she told me she wants to be asked out by another black guy she knows from her work. I told her that that was a terrible idea because black males are statistically far more likely to 1. Not be in a position to financially support her as she deserves to be. 2. Have violent and/or sexist tendencies towards women, often the result of their father figures growing up. Now she's not talking with me, and she told people I'm racist, which obviously I'm not. Ah, yes, are you waiting to activate your counter trap? I have a black friend. I honestly don't know what to say to her to make her understand that I'm just trying to keep her from low-value males. I've thought about covering this subreddit in the past. The only part that kind of sucks is that the comments on a post like this would be justifying their post.
I'm running an unvaxxed impregnation retreat for any woman who wants to have a baby with really good genetics. There is a 24-bed max capacity at the moment, and you will be on a 2 times a day rotation to ensure the best results, and it's all free in the name of freedom.
How is this working out for you? Looking at doing the same in Adelaide.
Okay, what is it with the Adelaide? I had to look that up. What the is that just another Florida? I just had to look it up. Apparently it's some town in Australia. Vincey, do you have your own version of Florida Man?
I cannot believe. Look, that's how it's spelled, okay? My child is an LGBT. My eldest son is in this mental illness phase of his life. What can I do to make him stop?
My father keeps referring to God as Sky Daddy, and I think it is extremely disrespectful. What can I do to get her to stop? How about you stop forcing your kids to go to church with you on Sundays? Because I can guarantee you, one thing to get you kicked out of the church is very much a kid, instead of saying, "Forgive me, Father," says, "Sorry, Daddy." And I know for a fact that's some shit that I would do. And also, like that being said, that way you can also then flip it around and "Forgive me, Mother" is also "Sorry, Mommy." The only difference mainly being is the fact that the meme repeats it.
Actually, the IRS has no jurisdiction over America. It has jurisdiction over DC, Guam, Puerto Rico, and other U.S. territories. Yes,
Such as this one.
but not over America. And the IRS is only allowed to collect taxes on import/export and excise tax from foreign entities.
Yes, because I get a 1099 every year, and that totally means I'm an immigrant.
Overkill or not, on Sunday at 3, all mobiles, Wi-Fi, etc. are being switched off for half an hour in my house. We know the jabbed are giving off harmful EMF from the graphene in their bodies, and that it reacts with mobile frequencies, and the unjabbed, we are electric beings.
So you're gonna turn off Grandpop's pacemaker too? Plus also, the brain impulse does set off electrical signals, but we already know for a fact that you've shut off that one well before posting this. But with that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the most internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.